But I take it you guys have made some money. I'm just operating under the assumption of that. So,
Yeah.
so what are your
I'm assuming that.
on the U.S. tax code and treatment of profits in cryptocurrency? And would you care to comment on taxes in general?
Are you keeping track of all your
We're not
trades?
accountants.
We're not accountants, we're not tax lawyers. I will defer that to CPAs and people in the professional.
Do you employ accountants?
I have an accountant.
Yeah, I have.
Yes, I have an
accountants.
accountant. I have an accountant, so I will defer.
And I send my accountants every time the IRS sends out a notice about Bitcoin or anything like that. I send it to my my CPA and get them updated on it. You know, so if I hear anything or any rumors on the street or anything like that, I do send it to them so that they're educated on it.
So, y'all are trading a lot. I'm sure you have some kind of percent on the actual exchanges. Do y'all get worried, and how, like, do you try to move coins immediately to cold storage, or do you say,
have
you know
ever
what?
lost anything in a hack?
I have.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
If anyone that's been investing,
All right, I want to know first my question. I was going to ask you about the hacking, but what's the strategy as far as, you know, getting, like, are you comfortable with holding a large amount of crypto on exchanges?
No, absolutely not. Believe it or not, I don't really trade as often as it may sound that I do.
yeah.
So that I keep most of my crypto off the exchanges, whatever I can. The only amounts I may keep on exchanges is that are cryptos that I feel where it's a higher risk to hold those tokens on my computer than to just leave it on the exchange.
What's an example of that?
I won't say, right? But
that's fine. That's fair.
But
yeah.
There's certain projects like where I might want to speculate on them, but I don't even trust downloading their wallets.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a very, very scary thing.
Yes.
Because the next coin that comes out,
And
obviously
obviously
be a Trojan.
Yeah,
and steal
exactly,
your Bitcoin.
exactly. So I'd rather say, all right, I'll take the risk of the exchange getting hacked than the risk of downloading their wallet, running it on my computer.
And keep in mind for your listeners too that whenever it's a risky investment like that, obviously we're not going to put a lot into it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we're going to put just a small fraction into it,
Yeah.
just to test the waters. Between Leon and I probably have more on the exchanges than he does because I do more active trading than he does. So the trading volume I do is a lot higher than his.
Do you ever buy an altcoin and say, when it hits this amount of Satoshis or bit cents, I'm selling? Like, do you make those?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you watch
not a trader, you're not.
Yeah, we do, whether you do it on a technical level, like Ty likes to do this based on charts and supply resistance and technical analysis. I'm more of a valuation. I believe, I actually have valuation targets that I set on the projects I follow. For example, on Factum, which we followed very closely, I was calling a $30 million valuation, which is $3.45 on the token. Based on some fundamental analysis that I do, and so we definitely have targets that we say that it doesn't mean that we sell everything at those targets, but it means that okay,
we do take some.
We
profits
do take some
off.
profits, and you know what? It's time that to take off some positions because that's fair value, or it's more than fair value, and it's worth taking off some selling some tickets. Yeah.